Well, a very good afternoon, and the warmest of welcomes I extend to all, and welcome along here on behalf of the good team at EVES to our auction room. And of course, to our owners, may I extend the hand of gratitude for entrusting the exceptional team here at EVES with the marketing of your very fine properties. It's certainly been our great privilege. Introducing our auction team, welcome into the room our absolutely fabulous branch manager Nikki Tracy, joining us in the room today. Assisting on the technology, we have the wonderful Sharni Maynard. Now Sharni, well, she will be displaying feats of both numerical and technological dexterity, as Sharni is in charge of the all-important bidding sequences on screen beside me here. The astute among you will know by now that Louis MacDonald is my name, and it's an absolute pleasure to be conducting proceedings, but more simply here, to guide you along your journey to ownership. Now, bidders and buyers throughout the campaign, our lead agents, they will have furnished you with documentation which will aid in your purchasing decision here this afternoon. Among that documentation, they will have supplied you with a copy of the Real Estate Authority's approved guide to sale and purchase agreements. They'll also have supplied you with a copy of the auction terms and particulars from which we work. And to those terms and particulars, I shall take you now, good folks, as we run through the conduct of auction. It come as no surprise to you that our owners offer up the property subject to those confidential written reserve prices. Subject to those reserve prices being reached, I'm permitted to sell the property to the highest bidder among you. As the auctioneer, I reserve that exclusive right to place bids on our owner's behalf. That is what we refer to as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place will they be clearly identified to you as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bid. Any vendor bids I do place will only ever occur well below that reserve price where the property is clearly not for sale. Now, bidders and buyers, as the auctioneer, I may execute my right to refuse a bid. If I do not deem it to be in the very best interests of our owners, if a dispute during the bidding happens to arise, I shall simply arbitrate that dispute. I shall be your numerical conductor throughout the sweet symphony of the bidding. Follow my lead along to the grand finale of the call, which will be signified but because of my gavel coming down in the rostrum like so. If you so happen to find yourself in that very fortunate position of holding the highest bid, well, congratulations, you will be deemed to be our purchaser. Your obligations are therefore twofold. Sign your name on the memorandum of contract and pay a deposit of a neat, easy 10% of the purchase price. Bidders and buyers, those are your obligations. At this juncture, it would be ample if you do have any questions pertaining to the conduct of auction. Jolly good. Well, I take from your silence you're as comfortable with those terms as I am. As we look toward our very first offering of this afternoon, brought to the market by Lynn Cochrane. Welcome into the room to you, Lynn. Lynn brings to the market number lot 1, 13P Whangarei of Tudakaka, more formally described as an estate in the freehold, enveloping a sum 5,927 square metres, more or less, as we say, of prime coastal terra firma, being lot 4, deposit plan 529747, fully contained and described on that record of title 863360. Vacant possession is on offer on that settlement date, described as 10 working days from the date of this agreement. Some further terms being clause 23, which I will bring to your attention, being that the current tiny home situated on the land does not have the final Whangarei District Council consent. The decking is not attached to the property in the house, it can be moved. The purchaser will have no recourse to the vendor in this respect. Now, I'm sure Lynn has been very diligent in furnishing you with this documentation well ahead of today. We look toward our offering. Set in the ever-popular coastal suburb of Tudakaka is this uniquely spectacular seaside retreat. Modern in design and decor, giving that minimalist theme and allowing more time to enjoy the breathtaking surroundings. Abundant in-glazing, allowing natural light to spill through the home from all angles, complete with those floor-to-ceiling patio doors, giving that seamless connection to the capacious wrap-around deck. An ideal platform to enjoy al fresco dining whilst taking in the views and the seaside air. Privacy is ensured with ownership of some 5,927 square metres, more or less, of freehold land, complete with beach access to the beautiful rocky bay, popular among locals for swimming, diving and fishing. Well, the opportunity is here, it is right here, it is right now, good folks. I simply put myself into your hands as I seek now for that opening bid, that fair place to start. A little bit more than that would be good. Start me away, where do you see value? Happy to work with you, very reasonable buyers. Give you but a moment to consider your options as I go around the room 3 times. 3 chances alone to register your cash unconditional interest for 13 PY Walker. We're of equally zealous buyers, much less able in their buying position, not in room today. Put yourself front of the queue, the privilege and the transparency of our auction room on that first call. Penultimate chance to put yourself in front. Third and final opportunity. Anything from the floor at all? Very well, then it looks like they'd rather speak to you than me. I'll pass 13 PY Walker back into your very, very capable hands. We look toward our second offering of today, brought to the market by Richard Lyon. Welcome into the room to you, Richard. Richard brings to the rostrum 20A Whangarei Road of Glenbervie, more formally described as an estate in freehold, enveloping a sum of 1,485 square metres, more or less, as we say, being lot 4 deposit plan 409644, fully contained and described on that record title 435281. Vacant possession, well, it is on offer on that settlement date described as the 6th of March 2023 or earlier by mutual agreement. Some further terms, clause 23 regarding the vendor will arrange for the transmission of the title. Richard has been diligent in ensuring that you do have these documents available to you, more at the side of the room there. Presented in the most immaculate condition is this beautiful brick and tile residence located in the high preference suburb of Glenbervie. The offering provides an idyllic setting of peace and tranquility, set down a long drive and framed by a grove of trees and manicured plantings. The home itself spread over one level, giving that ease of living, that ease of lifestyle that is enhanced and displayed by the open plan kitchen come dining area, which effortlessly spills throughout the patio, giving that all desired, that semblance, that symbiosis of indoor-outdoor flow. Landscape gardens offer enough to keep those with green thumbs entertained without necessitating endless hours of upkeep and maintenance. Conveniently located to the city and a host of amenities in the neighbouring suburbs, but privately positioned to create that hidden oasis. A wonderful property for your consideration, as I simply welcome your participation. Looking for that opening bid, that opening offer. Today's a public auction, not a silent auction, folks. 3 chances allowed to register your interest on that first call. Looking for your opening bid on that second call now. Or dare you enter that deep, dark abyss of the conditional market? On that third and final opportunity. Very well, Richard. I'll pass 20A Whangarei Road back into your very capable hands as you move on with that next phase of marketing. I'm sure we'll see a sold sign there very, very soon. Lot number 3503 Matapori Road, we welcome Lynn Cochrane back into the room. She brings to the rostrum this estate in freehold, more formally described as an estate in freehold, enveloping a sum 19.6255 hectares, more or less, being lot 5, deposit plan 114726, fully contained and described on that record of title, volume NA65B, folio 353. Vacant possession is on offer on that settlement date described as 15 working days after the date of this agreement. A charming coastal lifestyle is what is on offer, good folks. For your consideration, it is that best of everything that country coastal living has to offer. A character-filled bungalow nestled amongst a grove of trees gives that enchanting storybook theme. Complete with period features, the rich golden hue of the native timber floors, complemented by that sense of space with the high stud panelled ceilings. Set on approximately 19.6 hectares of grazing pasture, native bush combining creeks and a waterbore, and complete with an orchard attracting birdsong to enhance the enchanted tranquility of the property. Positioned to capture those polka-truded as postcard-worthy rural and coastal views of surrounding land and right out to the Bay of Islands, the offering allows a most dynamic sense of visual appeal. Conveniently located with a multitude of bays and beaches within a short drive, 503 Matapori Road is the most wonderful property for your consideration. I simply welcome your participation. Opening bid, opening offer from the floor, folks. Not here to jeopardise the value of the property nor delay the ambitions of others, those outside the room. On that first call, second time I call away, third and final opportunity. Jolly good, Lynn. It looks like they'd speak to you, then me at 503 Matapori Road. I pass that back into your capable hands as you move on to that next phase of marketing. Look toward our fourth lot of today, being number 2 at 1 Domain Road, brought to the market by our very own Corey Hawkesborough. More formally described as an estate in Stratton in the freehold with a legal description Unit B and half share in accessory Unit 3, deposit plan 160305, fully contained and described on that record title volume NA96B folio 593. Vacant possession is on offer on that settlement date described as the 17th of January 2022. A rare opportunity with apartment living most certainly in high demand, but seldom found the offering position to capture that morning sun rising over the Whangarei harbour. Abundant in glazing to capture those mesmerising views, your morning coffees will be a tranquil experience to start the day whilst watching the boats go by here. Neutral decor giving that light, bright and spacious feel, complemented by the renovated kitchen featuring those engineered stone bench tops and featuring a stellar view from the kitchen sink. Located in the city's only coastal suburb of Whangarei, offers that great lifestyle while you enjoy strolls along Beach Road, the Whangarei track, and along with the convenience of the airport close by to reap the rewards of the lock and leave lifestyle. Practicality is ensured with storage and internal access garaging, ideal for the boat, which will most certainly be put to good use with the launch pad very, very nearby. Simply put it to you folks, who wants to start me away for number 2 at 1 Domain Road? What do you see value, folks? On that first call. Opening bid from the floor is what I seek. On that second call. On that third and final opportunity. Very well, Corey, not here to delay. I can announce that the property is now priced very sharply at 490,000 for apartment living at Whangarei. I will assure that it will fly out the door. Welcome into the room, Carl Leafley, who brings to us our final lot for today, being lot number 511, Max Lane of Whangarei, Whangarei District. More formally described as an estate in freehold development is some 3,998 square metres, more or less, of prime country terra firma, being lot 1, deposit plan 203439, fully contained and described on that record of title volume NA132A folio 455 of the North Auckland Land Registry. Vacant possession is on offer on that settlement date described as the 23rd of January 2023. The offering a rare but sought after opportunity to escape to the country, a step on the ladder in the lifestyle market in the increasingly popular city fringe suburb of Whangarei. The home itself a near new, featuring accommodation suited for the family, including that ensuite of the master, giving the master of the residence that sense of individuality, that sense of privacy away from the cacophony of household life. Plenty of scope to add your very own personal flair whilst further enhancing the value of the property. Positioned on an elevated north-facing section to enjoy the rural outlook and affords peace and privacy. Plenty of room for lifestyle equipment and further space to build a shed. The location is convenient with just 15 minutes to the city here and 19 minutes to the ever popular Marsden Cove. Put it to you folks, opening the bid from the floor is what I look. Last lot of the day, no sixth lot, this is the one. Opening bid, opening offer to get us underway. It's not where we start, it's where we end. On that first call, second opportunity, third and final time I call away. Very well, Carl. I'll pass that back into your capable hands, but I will know and let you know that I do take rejection very personally. That concludes our EVES auctions for today and for the year. I wish you all the very best and rest assured that the good team here at EVES are more than happy to assist you on your journey to ownership. Good afternoon.